Good morning, world. Remember, your dream is possible. It is possible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Happy Friday, March 10th, 2023. Les Brown's preaching to me right now. Let me get my DFT on, and then we'll turn Les Brown down and get our minds right for the weekend, right? Oh my goodness. I am ready for this lifestyle mix today. Candy cane flavor is my favorite. I'm going to switch it up next month. I'm going to see, because you can get one in one, like one candy cane, one vanilla, one chocolate, one vanilla, one fudge brownie, one snickerdoodle, you know, so you can mix them up. I haven't tried those, so I might try one of those. We'll see. But I am so ready for this 15 grams of protein right now. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how ready I am for this. And I always love it when I have one during the day. Sometimes I'll have two lifestyle mixes. I'll have one in the morning with my regular routine. Good morning, Milena. And then I'll have one midday, you know, maybe because I forgot my lunch, or maybe just because I was feeling a hankering for a lifestyle mix for lunch, maybe because like today I should take another one. And, you know, since I was out till frickin' midnight Thursday or Wednesday night, I didn't get enough sleep. So I'm feeling that a little bit. So, you know, a little boost midday. But it's always so great when I just to feel everything get lighter after I've had my lifestyle mix. I always pay attention to it in the middle of the day specifically, you know, because in the morning I'm doing a bunch of stuff to get ready for the day. And of course, all of my dogs are eating right now. I'm sorry. But so at work, when I have one in the middle of the day, I'm always like aware and paying attention to see if it happens. You know, it's like, again, the midday fog lifts and everything kind of gets brighter, and my brain kind of zeroes in. It's just an amazing experience. So let me take a drink of this. I'm ready for this morning. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's get our minds right for this Friday. It is not my Friday because I have to work tomorrow too. The Renaissance. And then Sunday, I got to get up early again and go to St. Pete, meet my friend. I'm getting back on my wheels. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's, I just threw jeans, a t-shirt, and a hoodie on today because I'm a little bit cold, and I brushed my hair. That's all I did. Thank you. What was I saying? You distracted me with your flattery, Valena. I love my hair. I've always loved my hair, and with the purple in it, it's oh, yes, that's Thrive, baby. That is Thrive. I've always had healthy hair, but it's definitely a difference. Much like when I give my dogs coconut oil, I can see a little extra shine in their coats. Anyway, Sunday morning, I'm getting back on my wheels after breaking my wrist in July, rollerblading. I have not been back rollerblading since. And not because of that. I mean, initially it was because of that, but it really just became weather and timing and, you know, whatnot, things like that. So I'm meeting my friend Kimberly, my blade running partner, I call her, because she runs, I rollerblade, so I call it blade running. I don't think you knew that, Valena, because I think after you started watching me, I had already broke my wrist and hadn't been rollerblading in a while. But I'm also picking up their kayak and their stand-up paddle board. Exciting. But that's all in St. Pete. That's like an hour and 10 minutes. We're going to meet at the Courtney Campbell. They live just around the corner from it. And then I got to drive back. And I'm just like I'm ready for next Sunday where I don't have anything to do. I'm not getting up. That's just that. Anyway, I babbled on enough about nothing, really. All right, guys, let's see what our mental prep teaches us for today, March 10th, is talking about loneliness. Although the world is beautiful and vast, it can also sometimes be bitter. I'm feeling a little bitter because I don't get to rest for like a week. Anyway. And in those moments, we can experience great loneliness within. Know that you are never alone when feeling lonely. Give yourself permission to nourish community, seek out friendships, and joyously cultivate them. Or joyously cultivate love. Don't be afraid to speak to strangers. They may become friends. Let diversity and curiosity overcome fear. We are more alike than we are different. Stand in love instead of indifference, and become a beacon of kindness for others who are experiencing their own loneliness. Oh my God, this is like my mission statement. Yes, I have started to cry. Oh my goodness. This is so true. Let me just tell you something. I experience loneliness much like all of you, really. Good morning, Alex. Thanks for hanging out. But in 2018 specifically, when I made a whole bunch of changes in my lifestyle, I started this morning mental prep routine, exercising regularly, all of that stuff. I had been in Florida again for about 2.5 years. Good morning, Rodney. Thanks for hanging out. It's a good cry, Valena. I go with it. It's a good cry. I don't ever I want to feel all my emotions. I do, really, because there's so much to learn there, as hard as it may be. But loneliness. In 2018, when I made all kinds of changes, we had been in Florida 2.5 years at that point. Is that right? 16? No, 3.5 years at that point. And up to that point, it had been, yay, we're back in Florida, having a good time, what have you. And when I started making those changes, definitely by 2017, but then 18, when I made all the drastic changes that I made, including Thrive, I started noticing that I was lonely. Like all my friends, I have a very large friend and family base in Ohio, where I'm from. We all have a shit ton of kids. So between kids' birthdays, our birthdays, holidays, just because days, we were always doing bonfire parties, gatherings, food, drinks, fun kids running around, 15, 20 plus people in and out of my house, on a regular basis. And like I said, when we moved back to Florida, the first couple of years, yay, we're back in Florida, having a good time. Wasn't really looking at it, noticing it. 2017 hit. That was my hell year. I definitely kind of started noticing it, but for sure in 2018, I was like, part of what I changed in 2018 with the long list of changes that I made was that at 40 years old, I needed friends. How the fuck do you go make friends? But I was lonely. I was missing that community connection. I was missing that. It's joyous to me. I had learned in that moment also that I didn't hate people. And then that was okay. I did love people. And so in that loneliness, I did exactly what this says to do. Out of curiosity, okay, let's do this. How do you do this? And now I have a large friend base here that I'm cultivating and growing and building. And I will say that there are 2 events that helped with that. And I'm so grateful for them both, because it did help push me into this, okay, I need people, and how do I go get people? But when I moved to Spring Hill from Holiday in August 2019, Brutus and Aries, my 2 German short hairs, went missing. We were in our house 4 hours. We were still unloading the U-Haul. They were gone for 34 days. In that, I gained a lot of friends from that. My friend Laura, who is coming on Saturday to come and let them out. for a few minutes because I'm going to be gone for like 12 hours at the Renaissance. That's all my life right there. So I made great friends through that, and then Jeep clubs. I definitely, man, my Jeep groups. Who knew that when you get a Jeep, it comes with friends, right? So because of that, it helped me, but it started with the loneliness. But I looked at it just like this. Don't be afraid to speak to strangers. They may become friends. Let diversity and curiosity overcome fear. We are more alike than we are different. And if you watch, let me touch on a subject here. If you watch the world's stage, they'll have you believing very different. They'll have you believing very, very different. We are more alike than we are different. Stand in love instead of indifference and become a beacon of kindness for others who are experiencing their own loneliness. Come be my friend. You do not have to be lonely. You can come be my friend. All right, let me shut up. I'm going to see what the law of attraction has to teach us today. Let me take a drink of my lifestyle mix, guys. All right. We're just going in order, since there are several that have not been marked up. So, do we want to pick a number, guys? 213 to 217? And keep it a little random with the universe? What do we got, guys? 213 to 217. What you choosing? What's everybody doing for the weekend? Anything? 216 it is, Rodney. Make space in your life for love. Oh, love is the only way. Oh my God. It's a good cry. Listen, because love is the only way. Love is the only way. Love is the only way. You have to walk with love in your heart. That does not mean that you let people trample on you. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Paula. All right. Practice the art of loving another with, oh my God, already. Yeah, it's so true. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Okay? Practice the art of loving another with understanding, patience, and insight. This is how I live my life. I promise you, this is how I live my life. Understanding, patience, and insight. And I learned to do this by understanding myself, being patient with myself, and being insightful into the things, the way that I react, the way that I do to things. Oh my gosh. When you find someone new who might be the one, take care to love that person as you desire to be loved in return. Take time to listen, compliment him or her, and be truthful and sincere. Remember to say thank you. Draw more love to you by affirming your love, showing love, speaking of love, and writing love poems or letters to the one you love. There you have it. I don't even have anything else to say about that because So here's the deal. Why would I do that? When it comes to, first of all, understand that I believe religion and spirituality are two different things. The dog chewing on the food. Jasmine, I'm on the bone back there. Honey, I need you to take a break for a second. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought. Okay. Love. Walk with love in your heart. When people have talked to me in the past about God and do you go into heaven and, all of that. This is a conversation that is not, to understand where I stand with that, this sums it up for me. For one, I think we're talking, when we're all talking about the same thing, the same idea, the same, whatever you call it, unless you're just very corrupt and hateful and spiteful, and then that's a whole other conversation, right? So I've always believed, whatever you call it, whatever it is, if you walk with love in your heart, this means that you're living your life out of love. When you do that, you cannot be mean or negative, nasty, whatever to other outside of you or even yourself. So I have always believed that if you walk with love in your heart in your everyday life, then whatever it is will accept you when it is time. That's just that. That's what I got. And I'm way over time, so I got stuff to do. Good thing I'm not going to work too early today. So, so call it what you want. But love is the answer. Like, maybe we should just call it love. That's it. That's what I got. My brain is stuck, and I feel, very passionate, I believe. Like, when I think about the term believe, I think about things that Jordan Peterson has talked about, because you're very welcome, Valetta. You have a great day and a good weekend as well. Oh gosh, maybe it's better that you stopped me there, right? Belief is, when he's asked if he believes in God, and his response is like, well, really? Because do you believe? Look at your life. Look at how you live your life will tell you whether you believe. He says that he likes to, if I understand correctly, that he lives his life as if there is a God. Which to me really lines right up with, if you walk with love in your heart, then whatever it is going to accept you. You got to accept yourself, right? Anyway, all right, I'm going to go do my I ams, my gratitude list, and my 10-minute writing dump. Maybe I'll do a little longer this time. Actually, I'm probably going to do a little longer this morning. I've been itching to do more writing, and just with everything that I'm doing, I don't sacrifice sleep. It's rare that I will sacrifice sleep. I only need 6-7 hours. 7 is best, 6 is good, of sleep. But sleep is important. Sleep is important to your physical health, your mental health. It is important. So, I don't sacrifice it. I've already went from sleeping 12 hours down to 7, because I don't need more than that. But so as much as I've been writing, and I've wanted to write when I come home from work, I'm like, I'm doing other things, and by the time I'm done, I gotta go to bed, and I want to write, and I'm like, I can't, I gotta get my sleep. I'm itching to write more. So since I'm going into work a little later today, I might just take time to write some more this morning. Not that I needed to ramble on about that, but thanks for listening. I'm gonna go do my stuff, my I ams and my gratitudes. I encourage you to do the same thing. At the very least, take 5 minutes, find 5 things that you're grateful for that happened in the last 24 hours. What are you grateful for? I am so grateful that my husband cleaned the back porch. Not that it was dirty. I mean, we have dogs. He cleaned and reorganized things so that I had my back patio table so we could go eat out there again. But I also have a section for plant growing starts. Yay! I'm so grateful that he did all that. So, can't wait to sit down and enjoy it. A week from Sunday. I'm not doing shit. All right, guys. Go do your gratitude. Do it in the car. I did it in the car in traffic on the way to Jordan Peterson Wednesday night. And all right. The closing is always something I got to get good at, right? Because I got more to say, and then I'm like, gosh, I could just sit here forever and talk. Anyway, I'm going to go do my gratitude. You do the same thing. Do it with your kids. Do it when you wake up. Do it when you go to sleep. Doing it when you wake up and go to sleep is a great time to do it. It's always a good time to be grateful. However, at least you're starting your day with that and you're ending your day with that. Gosh, what a peaceful way to start and end your day. What a joyous, loving way. Why aren't you doing it? What are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments. I'm out. I will see you. I'll probably see you tomorrow morning because I'll be up earlier and going to the Renaissance. So I'll probably hop on when I sit down to do it. Why not hang out? And but for sure, I'll see you Monday morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. And as always, peace and love.